What's going on, guys? It's Theo here, back again, Real Experience Bowling. Today, we are reviewing the brand new 900 Global Viking. If you haven't had a chance, please feel free to like and subscribe to Real Experience Bowling. This is my first ever bowling ball review of a 900 Global ball. Huge thanks to Storm Products for letting me review some of the latest and greatest Storm products in the line. So again, the Viking, right? So it's the RB90 hybrid reactive cover stock, the strobe AI core, really big core. If you guys really like that Origin from 900 Global, this is gonna be a little bit cleaner, a little bit stronger, upgraded technology. Again, the AI technology is pretty awesome. So again, we're here at Station 300. We're on their fresh house pattern. We have a pin up layout here, and then we have a pin down layout as well. So in this review, we're gonna compare pin up, pin down, talk about the differences and when I would use each one, bowling in league or even bowling in tournaments. So if you guys like this jersey, this is the Akatsuki jersey, coolwick.com, code REX10, save 10% on your next Coolwick order. All right, guys, we're gonna get on the lanes here, test out this Viking. Super stoked. This ball looks amazing. I love the color scheme already, and let's just see how she rolls. All right, we have our first one, 20 by 5 by 25. So it kicks out the mass bias a little bit, helps the ball pick up a little more in the mid lane. Let's give it a whirl. Expecting this ball to hook up pretty good. So we're gonna start my feet on 25, play a little bit up the lane, and from there we're gonna make some adjustments. See what happens. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Nice up the back, of the lane. Palm forward. So nice to kind of see what that does right off the bat. From here, we're gonna make a few more boards left move. See what she does when we start really trying to open up the lane and hooking the ball a little bit more. If you guys like this new chamois, this is the Akatsuki chamois. So matches the jersey, which is pretty cool. The strobe AI core is pretty strong, by the way. Again, it's like a stronger Origin. I haven't thrown the Origin, but from what I can tell, that ball is probably pretty strong too, based on all the spec numbers. A couple boards left. So again, still not quite making it. Pretty strong, high friction center. So we're gonna make another move off that. So again, when we're kind of looking at this pin up and pin down, this pin up's gonna be a little bit more sharper down lane overall. That pin down's gonna be a little bit smoother. So we're gonna throw that here in a couple minutes. Let's make another move left with this pin up. Let's see if I can find that sweet spot to make it strike look real good. All right, I'm standing around 30 with my feet. It's pretty good. Ooh, much better. So definitely want that pin up ball, the pin up layout. You're gonna want it to see the lane a lot more. Yeah, definitely angular. They weren't kidding about that responsive, explosive back end, down the lane. So exactly what we're looking for in this 900 Global Viking. We're gonna make another move left. Let's move another 3 left with my feet. I feel like I can really wheel this ball. It'll come back from almost anywhere. Standing around 33, 34 with my feet. I feel like this ball will have no issues coming back. Oh yeah. So that one was pretty good. I didn't get it as right. Didn't get right as early on that one. Really kept it in line, more in the mid lane. But definitely trust this ball down lane with the hook. So if I want something that really wants to wheel down lane, this is the ball to choose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to that pin down one, and let's compare it. So remember that pin up one was a 20 by 5 by 25. This is a 50 by 4 3/4 by 70. So for me, this is just a pin down layout. It's gonna be a little bit smoother. So I'm gonna go back to 25. Let's see if I can play a little bit straighter with this ball. See how it compares to that pin up one. All right, I mean, I didn't hit it as hard. Nice and soft, kind of let that ball do the work. But I think a pin down, a larger valve angle, it's gonna be a little bit smoother. Give you a little more versatility as far as not as much angle down lane, so it's a little bit smoother overall. Don't get it mixed up. We're saying pin down, hooks early. It's not true. It's a longer hook and transition phase. All right, let's make a move off that. Wasn't the best shot off my hand, to be honest with you. The 3 left with the feet. Let's see how this one rolls. Ooh. A little late. So you can see that one, it's kind of just dragging, and then it hooks. So it's just sitting in that oil. The way that weight block is sitting, it's just letting that ball be a little bit slower overall. So the pin up versus pin down, you're really gonna see the difference with this ball, especially. Just because when you get those asym cores, you put in pin down, you're changing that differential of the ball in general as well. All right, so left a 10 pin on that shot. Let's try to throw this one a little bit better. I'm gonna stand in the same spot actually. Feel like that one gave me, I have enough room on that last shot where I feel like I could just throw it better here and get a better result. So let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay. So, place is a little friction sensitive, especially on the higher end here, Station 300. So we're gonna make another move left. So, but again, you can still see the pin down versus pin up difference. It's a great 1-2 punch if you're looking to have that big asym ball. You want something a little bit smoother down lane, even though it is shiny. It is asym hybrid. You put it pin down, it will be, I would say, smoother overall. And if you hit it with surface, it'll be even smoother. All right, let's make that move. Stand around 30 with the feet. See what this ball can do. Give it a little more hook. Really got on that one. Oh yeah. That was awesome. If I was the bull league here, I'd probably throw the pin down one, just because they hook so much here. A lot of friction down lane. I like them both. I think they're both really, really good. The pin up one hooks a lot, but I kick that mass out. That has a lot to do with that as well. Let's take another move. Let's move even more left. The 3 boards. So again, we're trying to follow that same progression as that pin up one. You guys can see differences. Stand around 33 or 34 with my feet. See what happens here. Yeah. That pin down one's really good. Not that the pin up one's bad. The pin up one just hooks a lot. That thing just trucks so much. Yeah, this is freaking awesome, man. It's making me feel like a Viking out there, you know what I mean? So, when I drill asyms pin down, I'll be honest with you, sometimes they're a little too slow. This ball's not really doing that. It's like still getting to the fronts really clean. It's still explosive on the back end, and it's like not losing energy, which is a really good sign. So, let's move to 35. Oh yeah. It's okay, you know, not here to strike every shot, but that one, a little grabby on the hand, but got it right a little bit early, but you could see how that ball started to kind of just, you know, didn't want to do it. The pin up one would have definitely hooked. So keep in mind with that pin down layout, it's just gonna be a little bit more lazier on the back end, but be a little bit more controllable too. So don't get that mixed up as well. Just because I'm gonna try to throw from 35, the pin up one, and I'm gonna try to get it right like that and see if it recovers. Wow. There you have it. I mean, comparably, the pin down one, a little bit more versatile for me with my higher tilt style. I'd say that the pin up one is just crazy strong. So, order yours today, November 21st, 2025. Thank you 900 Global for sending me this ball. Holy crap, this thing is really strong. So grab yours today.